Welcome back. It's been a while. Whole week, 7 days. I hope you had a nice time. I went to a lot of walks because here where I live in the UK we had a lot of sunny days. That was amazing. It was still cold, fairly chilly, but sunny. So I spent a lot of time outside walking, and I discovered a few new places, and I went to a few local spots too that I like. It was really nice. Anyway, I am back with the weaving with the jacket. So it's all dry, and here it is in all its glory. I've not ironed it, as you can tell. I will at some point. I'm gonna go overhead and show you what we're gonna do. So yeah, it's dry. It's been dry for a while, but I wanted to film something different last week. I was a bit bored with it. I wanted to do something a bit different. So, but we're back there because this project needs finishing. So I'm going to go overhead and I'm going to show you what it looks like and what the next step is. And we're going to get sewing today and make it into an actual jacket, and it's going to be decision time because I've tried it as soon as it was done before soaking it. I tried it on with some little safety pins to see what it would look like, and I've got like a couple of questions about it. I wonder whether the sleeves need some modifying of some sort. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now, and we're going to sew it together and then make decisions about those sleeves. Here is the beginning of the fabric, so where I started weaving. So you can see my hem stitch there, and then some of the random embroidery I added. I think it's really nice. We'll have to see how to position it on the finished item. Then more embroidery there. I did some clasp weft, and then a little bit more embroidery there. And then there I added some random yarn from another project I had just finished at the time. More random embroidery, little flowers, little crosses. This is just, just little shapes, just having a play with it. That's when we change color. You can see the Angelina there, I think it's called Angelina, the little sparkly thread that I use when I spin the yarn. And then little knots with some of their hand spun yarn here. And here we come into the greens and the blues. There's a bit more tamed colors here. So then it's quite bright here, I like it. And then that's all, it's all falling over. Let me just grab this, I don't want this on the floor. And then the green from the guild, that's all the green from the guild there. You can see this needs ironing, this definitely needs ironing at some point. Look, it's just, there's like a bad fold there or something. And then the finished bit with more yellow and the hem stitch. So the next thing we need to do right now is to chop all the little ends. So if I turn it over, flip it over, then we can look at the back. So that's going to be the inside of the jacket. So no one's going to see it, but I think there's, so what the little ends that got woven, so what is actually the woven fabric, you can just snip it like this. Can you see it? Just like this. That's it. That's all you need to do. And then you get a little bit there. This can also be done the same way, actually, this little loose thread. So those are easy. Then for the embroidery thing, I might have to play with them. I might weave the ends in with an actual needle. So for now, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to snip those. can put some music there maybe. So those are just the embroidered ones, so I'm going to treat those differently. This is from the hem stitch. This is the start. This one I can just also just cut it like this, because they're not going anywhere. Once it's woven, it's woven. Okay, so that's all good. And then you know what, how creative brain, right? I've got all these little things and I'm like, oh, what could I do with that? This I could I don't know, look, those, like, some are really pretty. Look at that, so beautiful. I might put them again in some, add them in my spinning, or I don't know. Look at this, this is gorgeous. I'm wondering how cool it would look in resin, set in resin, like making like a bracelet with it. Okay, so now I'm going to get a needle and weave in the ends of the embroidered stuff. So here I am. This one I don't think... This actually, I'm going to leave it there because I think it looks a bit funky to have a different colored one. This, same. Then this one, I want to do something with it. I mean, ultimately, that's in the inside of the project, so no one will see it. But I'll know. Sometimes I don't really care, but, you know, I'm filming and all that. I want to show you proper stuff. Is that long enough to do a bit more? So, of course, I don't want this to be seen on the other side, so I'm just trapping it. Shouldn't move too much. Just trapping it in the, what I've embroidered there already in the stitches. There, that should be enough. And then we've got one here. Sorry about the shadow there. I really need to get like proper things for that. Very frustrating. And then there's another one here. So I'm going to do all of those and then I'll come back, okay? Okay, so I've now trimmed clipped all the ends from the woven fabric, as well as from the embroideries that I did on it. So the next step is pinning it into place before sewing it. So I'm going to do this and not overhead, because I think because of copyright infringement possible. So I'm going to do this and then I'll go back to show you how I sew it. Well, I'll do this now here. So I'm going to stand up. Woo, stand up. Please excuse my pizza dough is rising. That's dinner for you. Well, not for you, sorry, for me. So I'm going to pin this and then I'll come back when I'm actually sewing everything together. Okay, come back. Yes, see you. So remember when I said in a former video that none of my plans ever go to plan? Well, we're there now. Basically, I was pinning the piece of fabric into place to make it into a jacket, and I was like, this looks a bit small. and it shrunk. Of course it did. I should have warped a little bit more. I knew that, and I did add a little bit more, but I should have added way more. So basically what I've just done, I'm going to try and pin it again, see if it looks like I can't do anything with it. Or if I've just went into my magic trunk to see whether I have some fabric that I've already woven that is just staying there and that I could use with it. So I found some pieces. So I've got this bit. So essentially I'm missing some bit at the bottom, but that I can decide whether I actually wanted longer. That might not bother me that much, but there's a little bit missing here, and I think it would give me more ease if there was more there. And I think this could be nice if I fold it. That could look really cool. I just need to check whether I've got enough of this. Otherwise, I've got quite a few. That gives me some choice. This one's got like way more how do you say, muted colors. So I could use that. Or I've got this one. That is really lovely too. That is also muted colors. And I've got a couple more, but I had other plans for those. I've got this one, which looks quite cool too. And then this one, which I don't think I'll use because this is recycled sari silk. I don't think that's going to look nice with the wool. See, it's never easy, is it? So I need to make decisions. I need to pin it into place again, but with probably safety pins instead of what do you call those? Just pins. Just pins, because well, I don't want to hurt myself when I'm trying it, and I need to try it again, and then possibly pin some of this into it and see whether that would work. I think potentially this would work, and the colors are, they would work with it too, I think, more than the rest. It would look more finished, but that means if I do that, it would mean not using the fringes, unless I add like a super big border on one side and nothing on the other one, and I just keep the fringes on one side. So yeah, that's me and my projects. I told you that on this channel I'd be real about issues I encounter while making, and there we go, we've got one. I did consider this might happen, so I'm not utterly gutted. I'm not that surprised about it, but I was aiming for an easy video today. Well. Okay, so I'm going to safety pin it without any extra fabric and try it, and then see if I like the fit, and then make a decision. I knew I would have to possibly amend the sleeves, but I didn't think the shrinkage would be that much, because I've lost about, okay, so width wise I've lost, what is that, about 5%, yeah, ish, 5 to 7%, and lengthwise about the same, I think, actually. Yeah, about the same. So yeah, so I'm going to do this, try it on. I might show you what it looks like on, and then it's going to be fixing time. Yep, you know it. Okay, let's do this. I've tried by moving the sleeves a little bit to get more room for my arms. That's better, so the armholes, so I made that bigger, so I think that's that works. And then I've added this I'm going to show you. I've added the scarf that is acrylic as a, it's just pinned for now, as a, how do you say, I don't know how you say that, like a band here all around, chest, not chest band, I don't know. So for now, it looks like this. I'm going to show you if I can find the holes for the arms. But I don't know, I'm still, it's a work in process. So it looks like this for now. Well, you just ignore this. It looks like this. I think this is way too bulky, so I could use only half of this, which means I would have a whole half, but whole length. And then I think the back, let me move this a little bit. So this length is fine for me, but here looks a bit short, like looks like a booby warmer or something. So maybe add something all along, so maybe this length. Hello. Decisions. And of course, it's always when you're on your own that you do this sort of thing, so you don't know. There's no one to ask, no one around. I don't know, so for now it looks very frumpy. So I made the armholes bigger. And now I'm thinking of actually, once this is sewn together, maybe pick up those stitches and then knit some sleeves. I think that would look really cool with hand spun. And then if I have enough length of this to do the bottom, I think that would be nice because it's the same fabric. And I'm thinking even, actually, I have this bit, and I'm thinking if I don't have enough length, maybe I should do both sides, like from here and there, right to, like cut it in half, and then do it in the back like this, and then add this right at the bottom in the middle, in the back. I think it would be nice. But yeah, it's a bit, and this is, I don't know, I need to have a think. This definitely needs debulking, but it does look nice. It works, definitely works together. Definitely works. But there's a bulk here too. Unless I chop this in two and I don't do the bulk in the back and I just do it there on the sides. That might be an option because I can feel a bulk there, and I like, it makes me want to fold it. So, and I'm thinking also that makes me lose all my, you can't see it there, can you see it on the other side? Well, you can see it on the reverse, all my hem stitch, but I think once this is machine stitch, I'm going to kind of fake hem stitch there because that's nice. So yeah, not easy. I thought this was going to be the last episode, and now I'm expecting there will be another one because there's a lot. So I'm going to try, I'm going to undo this, see if the length, if it's long enough or not, and then zigzag stitch, cut it in two, pin it again, and then see if I should cut it in the middle. So much work. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, a bit more than a minute really, but yeah. Welcome to my life. So I'm completely modifying the pattern at this stage. So what I'm going to do first, because now I know I won't need all those fringes anymore. Oh, and those didn't get snipped. I'm gonna snip those. This has been wet finished already, ages ago. I can't remember the specs of this yarn. It was a gift. And I probably didn't keep the label. I don't know. I swear, I thought this would be way easier. I've even just Googled easy, simple jacket free pattern on the internet. I'm at this stage. Okay, so this is going to be the neck border, whatever it's called. So I don't need the fringes anymore, so I'm going to zigzag stitch everything so I can cut the fringes. I'm going to go the other way around, make it better like this. So, if I tell you that I forgot my soup, my soup was on the hub. I forgot about it. Seriously. So it's not burnt, but it's going to be very flavoursome. This is not my day today. Okay, good enough. Okay, so this means that now I can cut those fringes. So look, that's going to be a lot of yarn barf. I'll probably use that for another project. So I can cut both sides. And now what do I want to do? Now I want to cut it in lengths. So what I'm going to do is in the middle-ish, well, hopefully right in the middle, I'm going to do 2 parallel zigzag lines and then I cut in between those, if that makes sense. I'm going to pin the middle. Hope you're having a better day than me. Because honestly, what was that? Oh yeah, I'll film a quick video today because it's getting dark. I had a full day already. I had tons of things to do. And, well, it's not a quick video, is it? So there'll be an episode 522 soon. We're never going to finish this jacket, are we? That's like, it's becoming like a really long, unfunny joke. It's like this with pretty much, not every project, but a lot of my projects, I get to hate them before I love them again. Then I'm like, oh, it's like labor and kids, isn't it? You forget all everything. And you're like, oh yeah, it was okay. I'll have 3 more, thank you very much. Okay, so keep going, keep focused. I'm a very distracted countess today, instead of being very crafty. Well, I am crafty, because crafty is also being resourceful, right? That's what it's all about. I absolutely love this, actually. I don't know why I wove it. I must have really liked the yarn, and I wove it, and then I didn't know what to make with it. Well, see now. This is why us crafter, we never throw anything. Well, who would throw that? Who would? It's going to be a really lovely accent on the jacket, I think. It's going to finish it really well. And I'm definitely adding knitted sleeve to it, because I think it will really finish it. It will look really, really good. Professional. Profesh. Okay, so there. 1 more for the road. We say that in French. Do you say that in English? 1 more for the road. Okay, so I've marked the middle very accurately. And then I'm going to zigzag stitch both sides of this. Okay, so I'm going to cut here first, because we don't need the fringes. We do not need them. And don't think this is not scary, it is very scary. Okay, I feel like I need to do something stupid with this. Okay, and then the other side of the fringes. So I didn't do a border there for some reason. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, so another one of those. and then I'm going to get there. Hopefully I won't regret this. I mean, you know. Oh, it's better to laugh about it, isn't it? I've had a very eventful day today, so I'm not even, by this point, must be about, it's nearly 4 p.m. here, and I've reached the blasé stage now. I'm just shrugging everything off and laughing about it. Cool, now we have 2. See, and then normally this shouldn't fray at all, but I'm gonna sew it again anyway, so it doesn't matter. This is this fraying because it's what's between the zigzag line and where I cut. Okay, but that's a non-issue, she says. Okay, so that's good. Then trying to think how I want to end this. I wanted to end on like some sort of positive note. Let's see if this is long enough. This is such a chaotic thing. You're like, oh, this woman, she's got her shit together. Look, she's a fantastic weaver and all. And then you come back for episode like 452 and you're like, what the hell is she doing there? So this still works for the color thing. And I even have a little bit more, so I could maybe play around. And then this needs to be there. You can't even see what I'm doing, yeah? No, this is definitely not long enough. I've got enough for one side. Unless I make it even smaller. I could do it in 2 again. And then it'll just be like some sort of border there. I think it would give it some structure. That would be cool. Because I only have enough for one side. Okay, I'm not really worried about this. I am not. I refuse to be worried. Okay, I'm resisting the urge of. Okay, then this will need the same treatment because those fringes, they're going to disappear too. So I'm going to sew this together and then zigzag stitch this and then get rid of the fringes. And then the color will go there. I'm trying to think what's the order. Although the color should be above whatever's got there at the end. So maybe the color will go last. I really want to do something with this. I feel like there's something to be done there. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to work on this with my brain for a change. And try and edit this for tomorrow because we're Monday today. I don't want to post for tomorrow. But I might film a little bit more of this that I will add to the next video because now I'm in there and I feel like I need to make actual progress. It will look nice at some point, but I think there's going to be at least, maybe not, maybe if I edit it right, maybe just 1 episode, but maybe 2, depending if the sleeves, how long I take to make the sleeves, to do the sleeves. That was an emotional roller coaster, wasn't it? So, thank you for watching. I'm going to edit this and post it for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed you enjoyed my struggle and my poor camera skills. Sorry about that. I feel like I'm all over the place today. My soup is not burnt, so that's that. I have soup, and my pizza dough is rising. That's gonna be nice. I think I'm gonna put some like onions on the pizza dough and eat that with the soup. That's gonna be so nice because it's really cold. And I think that's like a really nice winter dish. Maybe some parmesan. Anyway, I digress. The digress Countess. So I'll see you next week, hopefully. with something very nearly done or done. Ha! How about that? That would surprise everyone. Yeah, this is the longest series ever, she says. Okay, bye. Have a lovely week. Enjoy your life. Make some stuff. Send me links to the things you make. I'm really interested. I like that you're inspiring me. I'm inspiring you. A circle of life. Okay, bye.